We've got 12 new Canva features to talk about today, covering topics like websites, videos, whiteboards, photo editing, and much more. So let's go. Hey, what's up everyone? Ronnie here, your go-to Canva guru. Today is a new episode of What's Hot in Canva, 12 new features to review. So let's start with the first one with what's new on websites. The first new feature is called custom passwords for the Canva website. So this one gives you pretty much the ability to set a custom password for your Canva website. In order to demonstrate this feature, I'm going to switch over this Canva document right here, which is the website I have designed for our membership members. Okay, so it has a couple of pages. Let me show you the different pages. So here, some pages are hidden because they don't need to be published. So let me show you where to access this feature. For that, you will need to go to publish your website, publish website right here, this button on top of the editor. And then you will need to go to the second page. Okay, so the first page is the page where you choose the navigation style, the URL where your domain is going to be published. So continue here. And once you get to the second step, you should see a little number 2 button right here. Unroll the advanced setting drop-down menu right here. And you see here, it says password protection is enabled. So by default, it will be disabled. But if you enable it, what's going to happen is that you will see a randomly generated password for your website. So from here, you can now set a custom password for that website. So if you put my awesome password, like my awesome password 47, for example, now this is going to be your custom password for that website. So if you publish that, don't worry, I will change this back to no password if you are a member of our channel. So once you publish it, this is what you should see. So this is, as usual, the URL of your website that you can copy. And this is your password, okay? I'm gonna copy the password instead of the URL and visit the website. So if the password protection is enabled, this is what users will see. So I need to put in my password, your awesome password 47, not a robot, continue to access the website. So there you go. This is a neat little trick, neat little perk, I would say, for people who like to create websites with Canva. It gives users a higher level of customization, so well done. And this feature will be available to all users, so pro and free, and this on all devices, so mobile and desktop. All right, so that's what's new in website. Now let's move on to another category of features. I'm talking about the little UI, UX, so user experience improvement that Canva has made recently. And the first one of these features is called filter in the global search bar. So in order to show you that, I'm going to head back over the Canva homepage right here. And we are going to use the search bar. So this is the global search bar or the search bar. Canva is trying to unify and make search easier across the board, right? So for example, if you search for what's hot, and you head over to your projects, you should see this little button right here that says show filters. Okay, so that is the novelty. When I click here, I should be able to see 4 different categories of filters right here: owner, type, category, and date modify. So each of these provide you extra filters to refine your search. Owners will show you the different people in your team who have created content which contain the keywords what's hot. Okay, so you can go back. Type will show you the type of document or the type of assets we are talking about. So it could be any type, could be a design, could be a template, or it could be a folder. Okay, so if I click on folder, I should be able to find my what's hot folder. You see, this one is a folder right here. Again, I'm gonna go back, change that. Okay, I'm gonna untick the folder box right here, or actually you need to use the clear all button. Okay, so that was type. Next is category. Okay, category is actually the document type. So you could search, for example, for a presentation, a whiteboard, or whatever, or a website. And then the last filter is date modified. So this should give you a time frame, a time period during which you wish to search for the Canva document or the Canva asset. All right, so for example, if I go today and I show the result, I should be able to see the presentation I'm actually using. There you go, this one right right here for delivering these tutorials. All right, so that was filters for the global search bar, and it's available to all Canva users, both on desktop and on mobile. Moving on to the next feature. The next improvement in terms of user experience is called right-click actions. And again, to demonstrate this one, I'm going to head back over the Canva homepage. So this one is basically giving us a quicker access to some items of the menus in Canva. To demonstrate how it works, I'm going to go to my projects right here, which is kind of your hub where you can manage your folders, your designs, your everything right here, your photos. And if you right-click, so this will only work on desktop, obviously, because on mobile there's no right click. So on desktop, you right click and you should have access to a menu right here. So I can add a new folder, create a new course, add a new design, upload something, or import from app. Okay, from the Canva desktop app. So that's one of the things. If I click on an item, for example, my folder right here, and I right click, I can change the name, I can open this in a new tab, I can star this, I can share it. So if you right click in an empty space, the items you see here are the same that you should see when you click on this button right here, folder, course, upload, etc. Same with an element. When you right click, it's the same action as clicking on these three little dots. So basically it's removing unnecessary clicks from our way in order to navigate Canva faster, to save time, to save clicks, which is always a good idea. Right, moving on. We are moving fast today, so let's go. The next new improvement in terms of user experience is called design tagging. Again, this is something I should show you from the homepage. Okay, so let's go all the way to the homepage from here. Okay, so design tagging allows you to add tags to your designs, so they are easier to find back when you use the search bar. Okay, so let me show you. You can right click on it. Okay, let's use the latest features. And the first thing you should see here is add tags. Okay, so if you click here, you can start typing your tags. So this is episode 37 of What's Hot. I'm gonna create a tag called What's Hot. Okay, there you go. It's also a tutorial. Okay, I have now created my two tags. I can create more than two, but let's go with two. Don't forget to save your tags with the little check mark right here. There you go, and the tags are saved. You should have a little notification here on top of your screen. Now, what I can do here is to simply search for What's Hot. Search for What's Hot in my projects. Let's go. And this one is popping up first because it includes the tags What's Hot and tutorial. So the ability to tag your design is actually very smart. Canva already gave us the ability to tag our photos, but not yet the design. So the novelty here is that now we can tag our designs as well. So I think this is going into the right direction. Canva is conscious that there are stuff all over the place, that it's becoming very difficult to search and find what we are looking for. So little features like this one, the previous one as well, like the filters and all of that stuff, make our lives as Canva users easier because it adds this level of access to our stuff, which we use on a daily basis. So again, very well done. And now let's jump over the last little improvement I have in terms of user experience that is not inside the Canva editor, but from the home page. This one is called Design Preview Overlay, and this is Canva adding an extra layer before we get to our designs. So let me show you what I mean by that from the Canva homepage. Let's say I want to open this design right here, which are the different banners we created for the launch of our DALL-E course. So previously, when you would click on the design, it would just open the design, right? Well, now Canva gives us this extra step right here, which is a screen from which we can preview the design. We could flip through the different pages. We can use our keyboard arrows. We can do a couple of different actions here. We see who in our team has access to this design. We can share it with more people, or if we want to access it, we can now click on the edit button and we will be entering the document from which we can work on the design. So This little extra step, this preview of our document is kind of cool because I can now see the document. I don't need to open the document in order to see what's inside of it. So design preview overlay available to all Canva users, both on desktop and on mobile. Now let's continue to discover what's new in Canva, and let's keep focusing on UI UX changes, but this time let's have a look at what's going on inside the Canva editor. So far we've been talking about stuff like improvements that needed us to start from the homepage, but now we are going to move over the Canva editor and see what has been improved right there. All right, so the first new feature, the first improvement in terms of user experience from within the Canva editor is called curved lines with text. So this gives us now the ability to add a text box to a line, and not only a straight line, but a curved line as well. So let me show you how that would work from this blank page right here. So I will need a line to start with. So two ways to create a line in Canva. You can either go to your elements and search for line. There you go, you create a line. If you select this line and head over your line type button right here on top of the page, you can select curved for curving this line. And you see this little ball right here, this little bullet that lets you grab your line and kind of curve it in any way you want. Well, that is how you curve your line. Now, in order to add a text box to any line, not just a curved line, you can just double click on that line. And now you can write something like, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're not yet subscribed. All right, so you can write whatever you want. I just randomly chose this sentence. So you can move it around your curve, or even funkier, you can move the curve and the text is just moving along with it in a very cool way. All right, so you can still move that text anywhere on your curve. It would be great if the text would start curving as well, which is not. You can change the font. So with your text box selected, you could go for a completely different font, like Montserrat Bold. You could make this much bigger, like 45. You can really go crazy with this stuff right here. The other way to create a line, I realized I didn't give you the second way, is to use your L key on your keyboard. This will create your line. And similarly, you can go curved and start typing by double clicking to add that text box. All right, so that was curved line with text. Moving on to the next new feature. The next UI UX improvement inside the editor is the ability to choose between more styles in the image creator called Magic Media. All right, Magic Media is Canva's native proprietary text-to-image or text-to-video generator. You will find it under the apps. It's this one right here. It's called Magic Media. If you don't see it, you can start typing Magic Media. You should find this. It's pretty easy to find. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so it's a simple text box where you enter a prompt and it will generate an image for you. Kind of like DALL-E, kind of like Bing image creator, whatever, it's the same thing. And we've been given 5 extra styles. So I'm going to show them to you. The first one is Moody under photography. There are 4 new styles under photography, 1 under fine art. So the 4 new styles under photography is Moody, high flash, long exposure, and soft focus, right? If you scroll all the way down to fine art, the new style there is called oil painting. So this is the first one right here. I'm not going to try them all, but I'm going to show you, for example, the long exposure. Okay, so long exposure is supposed to be like when you click on your camera, the exposure stays for longer. So you should have some kind of trace movement going on. So I'm going to try car with headlights passing by at night. Okay, so I should see the trail of light. Okay, let's try this in landscape. Let's create this. So again, Magic Media is an app which is available to all Canva users. I believe free users will have less credit than pro users, but you should still be able to use this app. All right, my images are ready. So I'm going to choose this one, which I believe is kind of like the best of the bunch. Which other one? Maybe this one. All right, so you see, this is what we get. I mean, the long exposure is definitely there. The effect is there. But again, like the quality of these images is not the best. And the reason why it's not the best best is because Canva is still using DALL-E 2, while we should really be using DALL-E 3. So this is the opportunity for me to shamelessly pitch you my new DALL-E master course that we just published on Udemy. This is what the landing page looks like. If you haven't yet checked out this course, I will have a link in the description of the video for you. I really highly recommend you have a look, at least have a look at the landing page. We left a few lectures free to preview because I believe you can generate much better results. If I take the same prompt, this same prompt right here, and I paste it into DALL-E 3 in ChatGPT, this is the result I got for the same prompt, okay? So obviously ChatGPT will kind of boost your prompt and elaborate on that prompt, and I explain all of that in the course, but to me there's not a shred of doubt that DALL-E 3 is much better and will generate much better images than what you get in Canva. So if you are into generative AI and image generation, check out this course. I don't think you will be disappointed. All right, moving on to the next feature, the next in-editor improvement in terms of user experience. This one is called multi-element resizing, and it lets us resize multiple elements that are on our page, grouped elements or multi-selected element at the same time. So for that, what I've done here is that I have basically imported a page from a Canva template. Okay, this is just a page from a template. The way I want to show you this is like you can click outside of your screen and drag your click so you select everything here. And now I can resize everything all at once, okay? So this would work with any kind of element. If I was to select everything on that page, I can resize everything all at once. I can make this touch like page to page, for example. But this is something new. Previously, we kind of had to resize every single text box. This will work as well with frames, with grids, with anything you have on your page. So the ability to quickly select everything or have like your grouped element, if you want to group all of this. Let's say I group this and now I can easily resize everything. This is a small tweak, but I think it will make us save time as we design in Canva. All right, folks, it's time to switch gear. I hope you are enjoying this video, this tutorial. If you do, leave us a like. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, now would be a good time. If you know someone who wants to learn what's hot, what's new in Canva, share this video with them. And now let's take a look at what's new in videos. There's one novelty there. And the new feature is called Extract Audio from Uploaded Videos, okay? So this is a nice little feature, and I want to show you how to use it from this blank page right here. So in order to make this work, I will need a video which has some audio to it. So one of my own, like, uploaded video. So in order to find it, I need to go to my Uploads button and switch over the Video tab right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this video right here of myself. Hello, dear members. Okay, so I guess this was me delivering our weekly update for the people in our membership. So this is just a normal video. It's a bit long. It's like 7 minutes approximately. So if you select this video and right-click on it, you can now extract audio from this video. So what that will do is that it will create, you see right here, the blue part right here underneath my page here, it creates an audio clip with only the audio of my video. Now, why is this useful? Well, when you edit videos, you sometimes need to create B-rolls. B-rolls are these videos that are illustrative that you will put on top of your main, like your A-roll. That's why they are called B-rolls, because they are put on top of your A-roll. And the A-roll is usually your talking head, like your face where you are talking to the camera. So having the ability to separate your audio from your video will give you an opportunity to insert some different videos, some different images on top of that audio. All right, so now I have this audio right here. Let's say I want to illustrate that clip with some B-rolls. All I have to do now is simply to head over my elements and search for, I don't know, like a bird flying video. Okay, that would be nice for my little introduction here. Hello, Rondi members. Okay, I could have this, for example. And now you have your video. Obviously, you you would do this much better if you were working on a video document. So this is a presentation, but you would have a proper timeline if you were working on a video document. But I can turn that into a timeline by clicking on the duration button. And you see here, if I play this from here. Hello, hello, dear members. So you see how I covered my A-roll, my video with my voice, with some B-rolls, that clip of the bird right here. Well, this is just really quickly done. You can obviously do this much better if you are using a video document type. But this is how you do it. And even if I delete the video, my audio clip is still there, okay? If I click on the timeline and make the timeline smaller, you see, I still have the entirety of my audio clip right here. So yeah, this is a very useful feature. Again, let me show you how I got there. If you forgot, with your video selected, right click and just use extract audio. All right, folks, let's move on and switch category one more time. This time we are going to look at one new feature, which is a novelty in charts. This one is called BubblePoints and ScatterPoints, and it's a new chart feature. So let's get to a new page and head over charts. Okay, charts is under elements. If you scroll down, you should see charts with these little blue circles right here. Click on see all, and let's have a look at the line and dots charts, okay, because this is where it's going to happen with these little dotted charts. So if I click on this one, for example, I have some random data right here. The novelty is this little guy right here, the marker. Okay, so if you click on that, you now have the possibility to kind of customize your bullets right here, your data points on the chart. So you have the little square, the diamond, triangle, and the star. My favorite is actually the star. You can make it bigger as well. So you have two sliders, marker transparency and the marker size. This is as far as you can go, 100%, which I believe is too big, but you can easily resize this. You can still change the color of your stars. You can really make that your own. Okay, so let's make that roundy style. So yeah, that is the novelty. It's a small little tweak, but with your chart selected, you should see this marker button and choose between these 5 different types of markers. So go try it out if you are into data visualization. This will work with your dotted charts. So this one right here, but also your lines. If I'm not mistaken, let me delete this one. Yeah. You see, you have your marker on a line this time, but you have the same 5 different markers right here. And if I change the color, or actually change the size, you should see it better with a bigger size on my chart. So there you go, a neat little feature in charts. Nothing groundbreaking here, but it's still a novelty in Canva. So it was my responsibility to bring it to you guys. And we are making some good progress in this video. Let's move over to what's new in photo editing or in photos in Canva. There's one novelty there. It's called Face Retouch in Photo Editor. All right, so this one is a simple face retouch, kind of like photo effect. In order to show you how it works, I have this beautiful photo of me, like after creating a fresh batch of oatmeal raisin cookies, which were delicious. And let me show you. So you need to select your photo, then head over edit photo, okay, the button right here, and you should see under your effects a new app or new effect called face retouch. So if I click on that, it will automatically apply 20% of that effect to smoothen the skin of your portrait right here. All right, so let me show you the original photo. I'm gonna zoom on my face right here. So that's 0% applied. And now I'm applying 100%. Again, 0, 100. You see less wrinkle on my forehead, around my eyes. That's what the app does. Let me show you another photo like this beautiful face of mine. And yeah, similarly, you need to click on the photo, edit photo, face retouch right here. It will apply 25% to start with. No, didn't this time. So again, 100% smoother skin, less smooth skin. Again, smooth, not smooth. All right, so it's quite subtle. Canva has kind of phrased that. The messaging around that is that it will smoothen your skin so that you feel more confident about yourself. Well, thank you, Canva. I will continue making cookies and taking selfies, but this time with much more confidence. And the last new feature I have for you guys today is something new in Whiteboards. And this is one of the best features of today, so I kept it for the end. But let me show you. It's called Whiteboards Sorts by Name, Color, or Topic. It's available for every user on every device. And in order to use it, you will need to be in a Canva whiteboard. So here is one. Let me zoom into this whiteboard. So it's just a whiteboard with a bunch of different sticky notes, okay? So the feature is basically to help you organize with the help of AI. Canva let us know that they are using OpenAI's API somehow to do this. The feature will let you organize all of these sticky notes in different ways, okay? So you first need to select them. Okay, so I select them all, and now you see this menu right here, it says sort. So if I click on sort, I can sort them by color, by name, or by topic, which is interesting. So these sticky notes, I have manually created them, and I wrote a couple of different things like change the banner of our Facebook group, create a new series called Hot Canva Apps on YouTube, hire another video editor, create more tutorials for YouTube about ChatGPT. So I just added a bunch of random ideas for my business in the form of sticky notes. All right, so let's imagine, I will put you in a situation here. We just had a team meeting with the entire creative team, and we brainstormed some ideas on how to grow our content business, okay? So everybody was adding some sticky notes to the document, and it's a big mess right now. We have a bunch of sticky notes. We want to organize these ideas. So first, let's organize them by color. There you go. They are sorted by color, which was pretty cool. By name, this is not gonna show you anything right here because I created every single sticky note. But imagine, again, like you are in a team brainstorm, so you have 5, 6, 10 different people collaborating on the same whiteboard. If you sort by name, you will have the sticky notes created by Ronnie, the others by Diana, the others by whoever is in your team. So that could be very cool. But the one that blew my mind the most is the sort the sticky notes by topic, because this means the AI is going to read the content of your sticky notes and then organize them. So let's try this. It's going to take a few seconds, and there you go. Let's select everything and make that bigger. Yeah, so they have created content creation, team expansion, course promotion, channel branding, and others. Okay, so let's see if this is relevant. Under content creation, publish our video in the Facebook group as well. Yeah. Create twice a week on YouTube. And this one, create more tutorials for YouTube about ChatGPT. Okay. Team expansion, hire a new social media designer, hire another video editor. That is correct. Team expansion. Course promotion, launch a campaign to promote our new courses, create new course about Canva, promote the courses with a new email campaign, create a new course about ChatGPT. Okay, so that's course promotion / course creation. But that is mostly correct. All of these are just like the basic sticky notes that I didn't customize, so they're all together. But yeah, I would say this correctly did the job of sorting my sticky notes. And that's pretty much what I wanted to show you for today. Thank you for sticking around until the end. And I'm going to leave you guys with the other episodes of What's Hot. This was episode 37. So if you want, you have 36 other episodes to binge watch after this one.